Hey, it's Dawn here with Dee Creates Crafts. Are you looking to mass produce some Christmas cards, but it's December and you haven't even started yet? This is the card for you. It's super simple, super fast, yet look how pretty and how effective it is. And won't the recipients enjoy this? Let's turn down and start crafting. I'm going to teach you how to make this card. I think you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to put this down so you can watch as I do it. All right, our first card, you're going to take a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, cut it in half. This will give you 2 pieces. You can make 2 bases. You can then score it in half. To save time, score it this way, the long way, and then cut it. So that will save you some time as well. So we're gonna put our base aside. Now you wanna choose a light colored layer, like I used white with this one, and this is called Crumb Cake, a light color for this card. I wanted it to match the print paper I chose. However, it has to be light enough for you to stamp a sentiment. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. Score at 4 1/4. Your basic layer, whether it be white or light, is 5 1/4 by 4. Then you need some print paper, designer series paper, 4 by 4. Then what we're gonna do, I did it already, but I just want to share with you. If you've got a 4 by 4 square, line your points up on the track so each point is in the track, and then slice it. When you cut, I recommend you cut away from you because this gives a little more security and a little more to hold on to with your cardstock. So that's a little tip for you. So your main takeaway is the fastness and the simplicity with this card. Now put the base there. One little trick I like to do so I know where I'm going to stamp is line up just eyeball line it up, but pretty good line it up, my triangles, and then I'm going to just lightly do a couple little lines so I know approximately where to stamp within those lines. So I have chosen Merry Christmas, just like this card. I am going to stamp this one in red because it'll still match my color. If you want to do black, that'll be gorgeous. If you were to do you could actually do a color similar to that, but I really want to do some color and make it festive. So I've got my lines and I'm just eyeballing it a little bit corner to corner and stamp. Did you see that? It came off, stuck to the stamp. A little secret with stamping, if you're new to stamping, is you press, do not rock because you'll get a shadow effect. Just press straight down, firmly without rocking, and not too hard, just firm, and then pull it straight up, and that will help you with your stamping. Now I come back and erase my cute little handy dandy pencil lines, but I really feel these are helpful. And you know, it saves time. This may feel like an extra step, but if it saves you from making a mistake, it will save you more time. So now let me show you another trick. We're going to bring in our trimmer again, and I want to show you now a couple things I thought too. We could do, we could either, let's see how I have this one. There I go. Lay it down like this, Merry Christmas, so it's vertical, but if we turn it this way, we could make a horizontal card. So just by flipping your layer, you can make that happen. So I did want to share that with you. So let me get this rocking and rolling. Make sure I put it in the right corners, right? All right, it's gonna be like this. So double check that for yourself. And the reason I'm putting this in my trimmer, I'm not gonna cut it, but I wanna use these 2 edges to perfectly line up my triangles. So that will just help us. So I'm gonna get a little glue. You could probably use tape runner, but glue is just forgiving because we can give it a little wiggle here and there. I'm going close to the edge, but if you can see, I'm not using much glue. I'm using the tip of the bottle to push my glue around. Alrighty. So let me line my little corner up. There's my corner of my layer, and I've got it pushed up against the edge of my, make sure. See, I had a little wiggle room because you saw, did you see me pushing it? I have a little bit of wiggle room with my glue. So I'm going to come in and just give it a firm little pinch. And now I'm going to flip it over because I want to glue the other one down like that. Cute! So let's get out our glue again. And using glue versus a tape runner gives you literally what I call wiggle room. So I'm going to push that up to the corner, push this up to both sides, and push it down into place. And then I'll give it a little pinch. And it's perfectly lined up with your edges. So that was a free tip I gave you that I hope will help you with lining up corners and lining up sentiments like this. So we're going to adhere this down. You could use dimensionals and pop it up. I did not because I want it nice and flat for mailing. Gosh, at Christmas time, that's the last thing we need is to need some postage, extra postage, right? Did that come off? It did. So what I'm going to do on this side, yep. Let me put this here. I used a glue dot to adhere this down on the back. So then I'm going to bring it down on the edge. And it's just a piece of pretty ribbon. So let's put another glue dot. Here are my little guys. Now yesterday, you want to be careful not to pull too tight. You want it secure but not tight, because yesterday I pulled mine a little too tight. My poor layer was plumb bending. Now I thought it'd be fun with this to put some twine over it. So I'm gonna go use another glue dot, you guys. Here's one. So I'm going to take my twine and line it up. Not line it up, but just put it in my glue dot so I can twist it around. With each twist, I try to get a little layer onto my glue dot. It doesn't matter. I want a little twist, a little that. So let me do another glue dot, a little glue. All the above. And let me get me a little glue dot. Ta-ta-da! And I'll get a little double security, but the glue dots are just fast. And hold things like fabric down very securely. So you can see why I was going to lay it flat. So let me put some glue on our layer. Get down there, lay down. Again, very little glue. We're just pushing it around. You can put some glue in the middle. Now, if you think you're going to make this card, go ahead and hit the like button, because I want to know if you're going to make this. That would just warm my heart to know that you like this and you're going to make it. So hit the like button if you're going to make this card and let me know. If you have any questions about measurements, ask me in the comments. And then my question to you is, are you finished with your Christmas cards? Tell me in the comments, are you finished with your Christmas cards? Or have you started even? Or are you going to start and make your own for Christmas, you know? So I'm holding down my edges. I'm going to have to hold that in place a little bitty bit to get it to hold longer than camera time. So I'll keep decorating. I'm going to come back with my twine. I just felt like the twine helped match the base and also the the pretty print paper. So I'm going to tie me a little bow. Get a little smaller, my loops. Give it a little haircut. And now we can add some bling. Bring these little guys over. And where do we want our bling? Let's put it, you know, to use odd numbers. So we're going to put 3. Let's put one up here. Oh my goodness, did you see that? It got stuck to my finger. That's funny. And I'm going to put one down here. I just thought that'd be cool. Okay, not so cool. Well, pretend that's not there. It'll dry. And that is it. Our card is done. Our card is done. So you can see the different colors, the different bows. Which is your favorite, you guys? Tell me in the comments section. Do you like more with the white background and something a little more colorful, or do you like something a little more neutral? And let me know in the comments which one is your favorite card. And also tell me, are you finished with your card making for Christmas? Are you finished, or do you have yet to begin? So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to hold these up for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to make these cards. I hope you had a good time, and come back and join me again. I'm going to do some extra videos during December. This is my triangle series, so you have to come back for my next video and see which triangles I'm making in future cards. Thanks for joining me.